Hello there and welcome back to another news video. It's about the Lunar New Year thing. It's a sale because in Asia or just China, I actually don't know, they have a New Year thing. And here it says, the War Thunder team would like to congratulate players with the Chinese New Year holiday. This is also often referred to as Lunar New Year, or literally Spring Festival. This is essentially a sale, but you can also get these two, well, not decades, but you can get this DK and you can get this Sky Lantern, which looks kind of neat actually. And to get them, you need to play 3 battles to get the Food Tiger DK, and you have to win 5 battles to get the Sky Lantern decoration, and all of that while playing Chinese vehicles. Channels must be completed in vehicles of rank 2 or above, with a battle activity of 70% in random battles except for the Assault mode. Track your progress by clicking your nickname and achievements Lunar New Year. And here we get to the discounts. It's the Year of the Tiger bundle because apparently it's the Year of the Tiger. It includes the M46 Tiger. It's a rank 4 USA tank. I believe it's 7.0. Then the Fiat G91R4 for Germany. I guess because of the stripes. It is 8.7 if I'm not mistaken. Rank 5. Then the Tiger 2 SAA 16, rank 4 Germany, 6.7 like the normal King Tiger. Difference is that it has a diesel engine, but we go over those things in a bit. Then the EC665 Tiger HAP, it's a rank 6 helicopter at I have no idea which BR. And you get the Tiger emblem, which is, well, shown here. Very dopey. And like always, the final price of the bundle will depend on whether or not you already have some of the vehicles. So if we go here, I have it open as you can see. We go on this. I already have this, so this would cost me 46.8 euros. If you have one of them, the pricing will adjust as well. Note, you can also get the unique detail if you log into the game from the 27th of January to 3rd of February and gain at least one victory, while at the same time have previously purchased all vehicles that are included in the bundle above. So even if you already have all those vehicles, which would mildly surprise me, because why the fuck would you buy the French helicopter? You will still get the DK if you win a match. Or actually, yeah. While owning all of them. The offer is only valid for PC, Mac, and Linux users. And PlayStation and Xbox users will be able to get the unique DK according to conditions above or by purchasing the special Year of the Tiger pack, which will be released on February 1st. And available again, they read 2 vehicles. The first is the T62 for China. I don't know if you are aware of this, but this was the vehicle that kind of led to a small shitstorm, this thing. Because it's a tank Soviet soldiers died on and yada yada that the Chinese captured. It's an actually specific vehicle. If you look it up, you may find an article on it. Or this may actually mention this, but I'm not going over that. So when it was added, it was actually fairly controversial. But otherwise, it's literally just a T62. So if you like the Russian T62 and you play China, this may be not terrible to pick up. And then you can also buy the Qingyang F5 again, which is permanently available again, apparently. The T62 is only available until this offer is over, which will be in about 5 days. Yeah, here. It's a 9.3 aircraft, apparently, in every mod. It looks like a MiG-17. Oh yeah, literally says here MiG-17. Okay, cool. So yeah, there's that. Furthermore, as you've already spotted here, these data packs are also all on sale. However, here's very important to note, the thing that is valid for this, so that you pay less if you already own one of the vehicles, is not the case here at all. If you go in the German packers example, I already have all of the vehicles in this, but it doesn't seem like it's getting cheaper just because I already have them. I'm actually going to check something. Yeah, as you can see, I was right about this. As you can see, I logged out, reloaded, it's still the same price. So with the packs here you have to be a bit cautious that you don't purchase something twice. I, for example, already have the B1 Tear, but not the Lafayette P40. So that's something you will have to look at. I believe the only starter pack I could actually buy without buying something double would be the Italian, the Swedish. Generally also has to be noticed that I believe none of the aircraft and tanks are actually compatible with each other, in the sense that they are completely different BRs. The B1 Tear, as example, is 2.3, the P40 is 2.7. Here I believe they're actually the same BR. I am not entirely sure, but there should be... Actually, no, they didn't link an article here, which is unfortunate. In this case, I'm not actually sure. If it is what I think it is, then they should also have the same BR. In case of the Soviet pack, there's also a BR difference, but it's not really a problem. The T-162 is 2.7, the aircraft is 2.0. Both are very good vehicles, and you can use them together. This especially I-15 here is 2.0 and has rockets that can take out tanks if aimed correctly. There's also a very similar plane to that at 2.7, with the only difference being, as far as I'm aware, that it has cannons. But this definitely works because you mostly want nimble aircraft and ground battles. So this pack works very well together. Um, Here I believe it's the case again that the aircraft is higher, because the Stuart is, if I'm not mistaken, 1.3. I'm very certain that the P-36 is higher. If I'm mistaken here, then do be like that. The SDKZ 141 is a very good tank. However, the aircraft is an entire BR above it, so you will not be able to sensibly use any of those together. I honest to God have no idea about this, but I'm also not sure why you would buy that to begin with, because the Italian tanks like the M14 aren't actually good. They're not total garbage, they're definitely worse vehicles, but they're just not good. And here I'm actually not sure. I know that the tank is 2.3, but I have no idea regarding the aircraft. I kind of forgot this Fokker 21 exists. So yeah, you kind of have to look at that. As for this, I believe this looks not terrible. The only thing or issue I would have with this pack is that this helicopter, right? It's, if I'm not mistaken, the... Okay, no, it's actually the cheapest item on this list. But, I mean, aside of being a helicopter, I'm not sure if it's a good one. It's in the French tech tree and everything, so I've never heard anything about this, so I don't think this is good. But take this with a lot of thought, because I just honestly don't know. And I personally don't want this at all. So that would be, for me personally, the biggest con why I would buy this pack. This is a fairly good vehicle as far as I'm aware. It's at 7.0 if nothing has changed. Essentially a more mobile Pershing if I'm not mistaken, and it fires Heat FS. I believe it's fairly mobile at least. And well, this is a very good ground striking aircraft. You see that a lot. If I'm right on this one as well, it has 30 millimeters. But I personally would generally advise to look up the vehicles in game anyways before deciding to buy any picks. And maybe test drive them a little. Especially for the airplanes, I think that the test drive is fairly important, because you can very well see the capabilities of the aircraft. I think test drives are a bit more tricky with tanks, because you can well see the mobility of it, and you can shoot at non-moving targets. But the thing is, the targets are always at the same distance to you, they're not moving at all. And yeah, I think the tank test drive has improved significantly, but I think they don't say much about how the tank handles in combat. I think for planes, however, the test drive thing is fairly good. Um, so I would generally advise that. Otherwise, I have literally nothing to say to this. This is 60% off. It seems to be a fairly good deal if you actually want all of these things. As far as I'm aware, none of these things are terrible. And the free vehicles I know are actually good. I sadly don't know anything about the Tiger, but that's pretty much it. As for the starter packs, I believe that the Soviet pack is the best. Simply because, first of all, those two vehicles go good together, and the T-126 is an incredible vehicle. And the I-15 is also a very good aircraft. While these two vehicles are also very strong, they don't go together. The B-1 tail is completely broken, but unfortunately it doesn't go well together with the P-40 unless you want to pull the B-1 up, which I would advise against because it, increases the chance that you will fight against Panzer IV Gs. If this is the plane I think it is, then this is a very good pack as well. I would just counter check if I were you to see if the aircraft are actually the same BR, but I think they are. I recently acquired the Shihi and I believe specifically this plane. And the tank is fairly good. It's nowhere near the B1, the T126 or the SDKZ, or let alone the 38T for the Swedish, but it's fairly good. Otherwise, I don't really have any advice or anything to say about this. Not sure if this was even helpful, but I tried, alright. Anyways, until next time and goodbye.